footsteps, banjo low and grin across empty fields. Dirty hands, deadly hearts, that's who we are. I was raised where the mud is harder than men, where truth gets shaped by a rusty pen. You learn real young how to carry your weight, and how to face hell without looking at fate. My knuckles sting from a lifetime's grind, my temper locked, but my heart ain't blind. You want respect, you better earn your part, cause out here, boy, we got deadly hearts. You talk tough loud, but your boots don't match. You swing at shadows you'll never catch. I move quiet, but I move with aim. Every breath I take, got outlaw flame. You tremble soon as the night gets dirt, but fear never once made my pride convert. Blood on the ground, dirt on the cart. Welcome to life with a deadly heart.
Blood in the dirt, the southern grit. Truth hits hard and never quits. Dirty hands, but the mind stays sharp. We fight like wolves with a deadly heart. Walk too weak and you'll fall apart. This ain't for the soft.
This is deadly hard. Your shirt stay clean cause you never show up. Mine's torn to hell from the way I grow up. Work all day, hold ground all night. Every damn challenge gets met with fight. You brag too much for a man untested. Your story folds, your courage vested. But men like me, we don't fall apart. We carry scars in a deadly heart. I ain't afraid of the dark or the crowd. Silence hits harder than shouting loud. You measure men by the words they throw. I measure them by how deep they go. When trouble rises, I never depart. I stand my ground with a deadly heart.
Blood in the dirt, the southern grit. Truth hits hard and never quits. Dirty hands, but the mind stays sharp. We fight like wolves with a deadly heart. Walk too weak and you'll fall apart. This ain't for the soft.
This is deadly hard. You can fear the dark, or you can walk it, you can guard your fist, or you can lock 'em. But once you choose that outlaw start, you're living life with a deadly heart. My boots got dust from 100 fights. My back got scars from 1,000 nights. You call for help when the world turns black, but I keep moving, never looking back. Your fear leaks out when the wind grows sharp. Mine turns calm in a deadly heart. I don't run from heat, I don't run from mob. I've stood face to face with bigger gods. You wanna test strength, then play your part, but know you're facing a deadly heart. Blood in the dirt, that southern grit. Truth hits hard and never quits. Dirty hands, but the mind stays sharp. We fight like wolves with a deadly heart. Stand up strong or don't even start. Where we come from, we're deadly hard. Dirty hands, deadly heart. Remember that. Boots, grinding dirt, banjo and blood, built from backbone. I wasn't raised soft, wasn't raised clean. I learned my worth out in places unseen. I took my scars from a world that bites, Earned my strength in the darkest nights. Every step I took carved truth in me, shaped by pain, by loyalty. Some men run when the wild wind moans, but I stand firm with blood and bones. Your talk comes cheap, your stance comes thin. My kind's forged deep under skin. You play tough loud, but you shake inside, while my grit stays cold, sharp and tried. I ain't the one who bends or breaks. I'm built from every risk life takes. When trouble hits, I don't postpone. I'm built from blood, I'm built from backbone. Built from blood and backbone. That's me, raising dirt, carved in loyalty. I don't fold when the night turns stone. I walk with pride in my backbone. Hard roads, deep cuts, scars I own. I'm built from blood and backbone. Your fear kicks in when the ground gets tough. Mine locks tight when the world gets rough. You look for shelter when storms get near. I walk straight through cause I ain't built on fear. My pride ain't loud, my fist ain't show. My strength shows up when the lights run low. Pressure hits most men like a thrown milestone, but pressure's where I sharpen my backbone. You try to act fierce with your voice up high, but that don't mean strong, just means you try. Real ones stand with a steady tone. Real ones speaking muscle and bone. When odds stack tall and safety's blown, I rise taller. Built from backbone. Built from blood and backbone. That's me, raising dirt, carved in loyalty. I don't fold when the night turns stone. I walk with pride in my backbone. Hard roads, deep cuts, scars I own. I'm built from blood, I'm backbone. Slide guitar bend slow, drum stomp heavy. Every hit I took turned iron warm. Every fight I faced reshaped my form. You can't shake a man, time's overthrown. Not in one built from blood and backbone. I've walked through places that break weak souls, face down danger without controls. Cold winds hit, but my fire stayed lit. Hard task came, I never quit. My past ain't gentle, my road ain't kind, but every reason why I'm strength in my spine. You can't replace what life has shown. A man rebuilt from blood and bone. You shake in trouble, I step ahead. You fear the path I walk instead. My roots run deep, my stance is grown. My will don't crack, my heart's full grown. Through dirt, through weight, through lands unknown, I stay myself. Built from backbone. Built from blood and backbone. That's me, raising dirt, carved in loyalty. I don't fold when the night turns stone. I walk with pride in my backbone. Hard roads, deep cuts, scars I own. I'm built from blood and backbone. Strength ain't spoken, it's carried. In blood and backbone. If this is my last road, let the dust remember me. I walked through fire just to breathe again. Stood where broken hearts forget they're meant. Carried weight no soul could name. Held my pride through tears and flame. Every mile I took felt carved in bone. Every dawn I faced alone. But I kept moving through loss and shame, praying the dust dust would remember my name. I ain't an angel, ain't clean or pure, just a worn out spirit trying to endure. Raised in chaos, built by scars, guided by nights without any stars. And even when life cut deep like blame, I held on tight to this outlaw flame. If I fade tonight, don't call it shame. Just let the dust remember my name. Where the dust remembers my name, that's where my story stays the same. Through storm and hurt, through loss and blame, I live full force through every flame. If I fall tonight, don't curse my aim. Just let the dust remember my name. I failed some folks I meant to save, and I lost some friends to an early grave. Some roads I chose were too damn steep, some secrets I buried way down deep. But even with the cracks in me, even with ghosts I'll never free, I stood my ground through every shame, hoping the dust would remember my name. I ain't perfect, but I've been true. Fought like hell for the chosen few. Loved so hard that it tore me wide. Held tight to pride when hope had died. And if the night takes all I became, if darkness pulls me from this frame, promise me one thing soft as flame. Let the dust remember my name. Where the dust remembers my name, that's where my story stays the same. Through storm and hurt, through loss and blame, I live full force through every flame. If I fall tonight, don't curse my aim. Just let the dust remember my name.
Slide guitar, it's like a final breath. Banjo rises, gentle, trembling.
I ain't afraid to leave this land. I'm afraid of being forgotten. If you stand someday where my boots once stood, where I fought through hell to become something good, remember the boy who walked through pain, who turned his wounds into something sane. Remember the man who tried to change, who fought like fire through every range. And when the wind speaks soft and strange, know it's the dust calling out my name. I gave my all, I took my hits, I wore my pain like outlaw grit. But even if I'm gone from frame, my spirit rides in the southern flame. And if life don't treat you the same, just fight like hell and remember my name. Where the dust remembers my name, let that be my final claim. Through storm and hurt, through loss and blame, I live full force through every flame. If dawn don't rise, don't call me lame. Just let the dust remember my name.
I was here. I mattered. Don't let the wind forget me.
Creaking timber wind sliding across an empty back road. Slow, heavy boots hitting dirt. you came here with a purpose. I'll bury it under my footprints. Don't step toward me with that hidden plan. I read bad motives better than any man. Your eyes been speaking louder than breath, whispering trouble, flirting with death. You think you hide it, think you blend, but the dirt knows lies better than any friend. Your posture's twitching, your pulse ain't clean. I smell intent you ain't never seen. You try that slow approach, soft and slide, but your shadow moves wrong each time you try. I grew up learning how danger stands, how it shifts weight, highs both hands, and you tremble like a half-made brat, a shot half-cocked that ain't fired yet. Listen close if you want a war that never ends. I'll bury your intentions deeper than me.
Step wrong, breathe wrong, think wrong done. I break bad moves before they begun. You wanna test fate, I don't outrun. I turn around slow, I let hell come. Country in bones, trapped in the beat. Violence steady like my heartbeat. Your little scheme, already obsolete. Your intentions die beneath my feet.
Bury your intentions under my blueprints.
That's the price for every flinch.
You stare too long, you catch that hint. One wrong move and your fate gets clenched. This dirt don't lie, this pulse don't rinse. I bury intentions under blueprints.
You thought you masked hate with a fake calm tone, but your eyes cracked open everything you've shown. I've dealt with creatures made of worse than fear, men that vanished once I drew near. Your soul's got tremors you can't contain. Your pride's too big for your spirit's frame. I felt that energy, the kind that bends and snaps in half when the outlaw ends. You think revenge is something new? Boy, I've eaten meals made it worse than you. I know deceit the way I know rain. I know a lie by the shape of its pain. Keep standing close if you crave consequence. I bury intentions with cold vengeance. Hear that beat, that's your last mistake. This ain't a threat, it's the ground you wake. I walk slow, but my wrath ain't fake. My voice hits heavy like a timber break. You bring that plan, I'll make it fold. Turn brave ideas into dirt and cold. You wanna test steel, you're uncontrolled. I bury schemes before they
Bury your
intentions under my blueprints. That's the price for every flinch. You stare too long, you catch that hand. One wrong move and your fate gets clenched. This dirt don't lie, this pulse don't rinse. I bury intentions under blueprints.
Unfair plans, I end them. I watched you breathe like you're weighing odds, but out here, boy, we don't play with frauds. One wrong glance, one wrong advance, and justice hits fast with no second chance. My patience thin, my roots run deep. I've seen men fall for secrets they keep. Don't take that risk, don't push that sense. I bury intentions, swift and dead. So take one step, but take it wise. This land don't spare those who improvise. Your heartbeat trembles, mine stays stone. I've ended threats you ain't even known. Your silence screams, your fate repents. I bury intentions with consequence.
Bury your intentions under my blueprints. That's the law these back roads rents. You stare too long, you feel that pinch. One wrong breath and your life gets cinched. No bluff survives, no lie evinces. I bury intentions under blueprints.
Walk right or stay down there. Dry wind pushing dust in crooked spirals. Those southern strings rumble like a slow earthquake waiting its turn. Bootsteps approach, steady, grounded, unafraid. So deep, rough, merciless out here. Your feet
speak louder than your voice.
Every man walks with a truth beneath him. Await the dirt and read before you begin. Your stance says strength, but your heel says doubt. Your boots don't match what your mouth shouts. I've walked these roads with a steady soul. Learned how the earth can swallow whole. One wrong shift and the land comes through. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. Your eyes try show steel, but your balance don't. Your pride walks straight, but your grounding won't. I've seen big talk crack at a single step. Heard courage die where the dust was swept. Men fall fast when their truth ain't true. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. Heartbeat spike, dirt shakes thin. Ground feel truth in the place you stand in. You try, act bold with a fragile spin, but your shadow shows what you hide within. No storm shakes me, I've already been through, but the earth breeds fear and decides for you. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. Back road law written old and true. One weak step and the soul breaks through. Judgment rises from the ground you grew. Stand firm now, or the dirt runs you. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. I felt the land shift under cowards' weight. Seen the dirt cave in when the nerves inflate. A man's real worth ain't his talk or show, it's the steadiness built in his undertow. You wanna prove power, don't just debut. Hold your weight steady, or the earth owns you. Some men think danger sits in a glance, but the real truth sits in their stance. Heel too light, breath askew, that's when the dirt comes looking for you. Every footfall carries what's overdue. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. Step, pause, shift, collapse. Your boots confess what your courage lacks. Weight don't lie on outlaw tracks. Weak footing triggers the dirt's attacks. It rises quick, no warning cue. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. Where men fall silent and fate breaks through. You walk unsure, the dirt sees through. Turn shaky pride into back road glue. Stand tall now, or watch it undo. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. The ground don't judge, reacts. I've stood where giants stumbled and died. Watched their steps betray what they tried. But me, I walk like the dirt's on my side, with a weight that danger can't override. Your boots tell fear that you can't subdue, and fear tell the earth to take its due. I don't fear storms, don't fear the few, don't fear the nights that most live through. But I fear for men with a trembling shoe, 'cause earth don't wait when the truth breaks through. You won't survive or stand like you grew. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. A southern rule carved deep and true. Weak steps fall where the strong push through, and dirt don't spare what pride can't do. Your fate ain't mine, it's under your shoe. If your footsteps tremble, the earth decides for you. Walk steady. Or don't walk this road at all.
Electric country. Electric country. Guitar winding low. 808s sliding under it like we're almost starting deep in the ground. Hi-hats flicker like sparks. Voice deep, confident, rebellious.
You ain't supposed to understand me. You supposed to watch and fall behind. I'm the outlaw blueprint they couldn't erase. The off-track soul that they still can't trace. They tried to shape me into something clean, but I was born raw with a fire unseen. I ain't the safe bet anyone picks. I'm the wild card hitting with southern kicks. Your rules don't fit and your mold feels sloppy. I'm too out to follow, too real to copy. I don't walk straight lines just to make y'all cheer. I cut through roads with the wrongest gear. If difference scares you, that ain't my fault. I'm gasoline pride with a match in the vault. I ain't slowing down, I ain't being sloppy. I'm carved from stones you can never copy. You can chase my sound, you can steal my tone, but what built this fire was pain I own. Too out to follow, too real to copy. I walk like trouble, nobody can top me. Beat hits heavy and the vibe gets rocky. I shine too raw for your crowd to mock me. I don't blend, guess no way, 'cause the world can't stop me. Too out to follow, too real to copy. I've seen folks try to mimic my name, try to dress my pain, try to fake my flame. But what I survived ain't a trend online. It's blood on the gravel and a soul redesign. You can wear my boots, but they'll tear your stride. You can fake my voice, but you lose your pride. You wanna be me, boy, tread that sloppy. My road too rough for you to copy. I'm the thing they whisper when I leave the room, the kind of force that makes critics assume, but assumptions break when the truth goes poppy. My presence too loud for anyone to copy. They want the crown, but not the night. They want the roar, but not the fight. Too wild to follow, too real to copy. I walk like truth in a world too sloppy. I move like storms that refuse to stop me. My fire too strong for fakes to mock me. I'm the one they fear, 'cause they can't copy. Too wild to follow, too real to copy. If being real makes me stand alone, then I'll stand on fire. Before I shrink for clones, of being loud makes their peace feel small. Good, I wasn't born to fit their walls. I ain't trading truth for a polished mask. Ain't lowering grit just to make you ask. I'm the misfit king that they can't outdo. The original spark they screenshot through. I ain't your template, ain't your proxy. I'm too wild to follow, too real to copy. If you feel alone when the world says blend, turn this track up and make that bend. You ain't broken your rap, not floppy. Let the plain ones try, they still can't copy. Too wild to follow, too real to copy. I roar like thunder, no clone can stop me. I shine so raw, their pride gets sloppy. I move with force, they'll never copy. Turn up the hate, it still can't drive me. Too wild to follow, too real to copy.
I don't need to fit in, I just need to be undeniable.
Beat drops, no slow build.
808 growls. Distorted country guitar snarls under it.
They tried to tame me, and all it did was make me wild.
They told me calm down, but my blood don't cool. Told me blend in, but I ain't built to be a tool. They try to shape my edges, soften my tone, but I'm a diesel hard outlaw, fueled on my own. Ain't here for comfort, I'm here to clash, kicking down doors with ambition and ash. You think will scare me? I chew through change. You think that breaks me? I turn that into game.
I got a past so sharp it'll cut your pride, a willpower forged from the nights I survived. You wanna tame thunder, boy, retire. They try to tame me, I turn wilder. Heat right quick when the beat go snap. I don't back down, I snap right back. Pressure hits hard, I make it collapse. Road try killing me, I left it in scrap. My soul got teeth, my spirit's fire. They try to tame me, I turn wilder. They try to tame me, I turn wilder. I broke their limits, climbed up higher. Head out they through, fed my fire. Every note they can build my empire. I don't need approval from a single liar. They try to tame me, I turn wilder. I was raised where pain comes free of charge, where life is small but the wounds look large. But I bit down, fought hard, stay tall, turned every scar in the protocol. I learned fast that fitting in kills, that a quiet life don't build no skill. So I lit my fuse with desire. You try to cage me, I burn in time. On the guy they doubted, the man they feared, the one they mocked till my name appeared. Now I walk with weight like a ground survivor. They tried to tame me, I turned wilder. Every setback fed my roar, every failure trained my core. They shut one door, I kicked down four. I ain't the man I was before, now I'm built like a one-man squad. They tried to tame me, I turned wilder. They tried to tame me, I turned wilder. Pressure made me sharp and tighter. Every dark night pushed me brighter. Every loss turned me a fighter. You can doubt me, I climb higher. They try to tame me, I turn wilder.
I don't calm down, I rise up. And if you push me down, I rise violent.
I ain't claiming perfect, I'm claiming earned. My throne is heavy from the nights I burn. I'm the misfit king, the wrong one to hire. More storm than man, too wild to expire. So if you want peace, try someone milder. If you want impact, I hit much wilder. I'm the outlaw chapter, they couldn't decipher. They try to tame me, I turn wilder. They try to tame me, I turn wilder. My heart beats rough, my steps hit wider. My dreams ain't soft, my truth ain't kinder. My wheel runs high like a backwoods fire. If doubt's your fuel, I'm your reminder. They try to tame me, I turn wilder.
Don't try to quiet a storm unless you want thunder back.
I learned early noise makes targets. Loose talk turns friends into markets. They smile in daylight, switch by dark. Try to steal your fire, claim your spark. So I trim my words, kept my stare. Let silence speak like a loaded glare. They thought quiet meant I wasn't bold, but quiet is where the plans unfold. I don't broadcast steps, I take them clean. I don't flex for cameras, I move unseen. You run your mouth like it pays your rent. I let results do the talk I'm in. Every sentence got a price tag on it. Every promise got a blade behind it. Sit wrong, watch the room turn cold. Out here words get bought and sold. Say let's bleed more, that's the code I keep. Heavy on the silence, heavy on the beat. You talk tough for a crowd that won't stay. I stand firm and let pressure do its play. Say let's bleed more, learn it quick. Outlaw rules, no bluff, no trick. I seen loud men fold when the heat got real. Big mouth, weak spine, inmates still. They beg for peace when the door's locked tight. I don't beg for nothing, I said it right. I ain't cruel, I'm precise by design. I don't waste a thread, I draw the line. You tweet your anger, I time my aim. You chase reactions, I protect my name. You give away tales like a card table fool. I keep my face calm, that's the sharper tool. I don't need to shout to be understood. My silence got weight in the neighborhood. Every sentence got a price tag on it. Every promise got a blade behind it. Say it wrong, watch the room turn cold. Out here words get bought and sold. Say less or bleed more, that's the code I keep. Heavy on the silence, heavy on the beat. You talk tough for a crowd that won't stay. I stand firm and let pressure do its place. Say less or bleed more, learn it quick. Outlaw rules, no bluff, no trick. I used to explain, used to try and prove, till I watched fake friends study every move. They don't want truth, they want leverage and bait. They want your weak spots, they want your fade. So I stopped debating, stop feeding the spark. Let them guess in daylight, let them fear in dark. I don't do maybe when it's serious talk. I don't do rumors, I don't do chalk. If I say it once, it's nailed to the frame. If I don't say it, don't speak my name. You can't twist my words if I don't hand you rope. You can't trap my mind if I don't sell you hope. Look, silence is strategy, calm is control. I don't spill my map, I protect my goal. They want a reaction, I give them none. They want a confession, I bite my tongue. I don't need to argue to win my place. I let time do work, I let pressure trace. I keep my circle tight, my standards high. You keep your mouth open, that's why you die. Not literal, understand the rule. Reputation bleeds when you at the food. Outlaw code, don't talk to impress. Talk with purpose or talk less. If you learn the hard way, you know what I mean. One wrong word turns a friend into a fiend. So I breathe, I pause, I measure the room. Let the loud ones talk themselves in a doom. Say less or bleed more, that's the law of land. Quiet confidence, steady-handed man. You chase the moment, I build the year. You chase the noise, I sharpen the fear. Say less or bleed more, hold that line. Southern grit, coal mine. I learned fast that noise brings hours. Eyes bring trouble, trouble multiplies. They think silence means I got nothing to say, but quiet is where I stack my plate. I don't rush talk just to feel dead air. I let patience tighten like a snare. Let me flex till the truth shows thin. The pressure hits and they fold within. They promise storms, they threaten flame, then vanish quick when it's time to stand. I don't rehearse fights or war on twice. If I move at all, it's already precise. Every word you drop leaves a footprint behind. Every sentence exposes the shape of your mind. You talk to feel big, I move to be free. Silence ain't absence, it's strategy. Quiet men move the heaviest weight. No wasted breath, no rush to obey. You talk your power, I demonstrate. Say let's move smart, let time dictate. Quiet men move the heaviest weight. Pressure stay calm when the mind stays straight. I watch mouths burn bridges for pride. Say too much, nowhere to hide. They confuse honesty with no control, but discipline is the real backbone. I don't vent anger, I channel force. I let consistency run its course. They speak in moments, I think in years. They chase reactions, I sharpen gears. Every loud claim becomes a chain. Every quiet move becomes terrain. I don't leak plans, I don't leak fear. I let results make it crystal clear. Out here talk travels faster than truth, and lies age bad like wasted youth. I guard my words like I got my name, 'cause silence keeps leverage in the game. Quiet men move the heaviest weight. No wasted breath, no rush to be. You talk your power, I demonstrate. Say let's move small, let time dictate. Quiet men move the heaviest weight. Built from restraint, sealed by faith. I used to explain, used to argue my side, till I learned fast who listens and who spies. They don't want clarity, they want control. They want your weak spots, they want your soul. So I shorten my speech, sharpen my pace. Let silence put pressure all over the place. I don't need the last word to win, I need long vision, thick skin. You brag about strength before it's earned. I let my grind speak after it's learned. Every quiet step compounds with time. Every loud move leaves something behind. Look, still waters cut deeper than rage. I don't need volume to control the stage. You advertise fear when you over-explain. I move in silence, eliminate lanes. I don't want stones, I don't sell heat. I don't talk tough for the sake of a beat. I let patterns form, I let pressure build. By the time I speak, the outcome sealed. Quiet ain't weak, quiet ain't small. Quiet is ready, that's why it's calm. If you ever watch words ruin lives, you learn quick when to stay inside. So I pause, I breathe, I let things align. Let the loud one self-destruct with time. Quiet men move the heaviest weight. Steady hands, calculated pace. You chase the moment, I shape the state. You chase attention, I dominate. Quiet men move the heaviest weight. Southern grit with a disciplined gait. You talk like volume is power, like saying it loud makes it true. I don't argue in circles for hours, I get quiet and follow through. You give away angles and motives, you show your hand when you boast. I keep my face flat, keep it focused. The silence do damage the most.
Yeah, I learned early loud as a leak. It feeds the wrong ears in the room. You chase the last word every week. I let patience turn into doom. You wanna sing, you want witnesses, you want applause when you swing. I want control in the minutes left, I want the outcome, not the ring.
Out here talk, don't settle nothing. It just paints a target clean. Say it twice, you start bluffing. Say it once, you better mean. You talk, I know that's the difference. I don't bar, I move with intent. You chase noise, I keep my distance. Cold focus, southern cement. You talk, I know no warning. No speeches, no shaky pride. When the moment comes in the morning,
cold when it's real, when the room goes thin and quiet. They love to talk till the cost got still, to pressure force them to bite. I don't turn the futures for comfort, I don't flex rage for a crowd. I keep my breath steady, my posture, let the calm say it loud. You broadcast plans like a headline, then wonder why they get stolen. I keep mine locked behind a flat line, no cracks, no hints left open. You confuse restraint with weakness, but weakness is needing a stage. Strength is staying still in the deepest, then ending it cleaning the rage. Out here silence turns into leverage, and leverage turns into law. You talk till you're out of advantages. I talk once, then I'm gone. You talk, hello, there's a difference. I don't bark, I move with intent. You take noise, I keep my distance. Cold focus, southern the mint. You talk, hello, no warning. No speeches, no shaky pride. When the moment comes in the morning, I'm ready, you're still online. I used to argue back, used to explain what I meant, till I watched words turn to traps, and every sentence got banned. They don't want truth, they want reaction, they want you loud so you slip. So I cut off the satisfaction and tighten the grip. You can hear fear and endless talking in the speed of a nervous mouth. I walk slow, keep the rhythm knocking, like a diesel pulling south. Look, I don't waste fuel on a shouting match. I don't spill my mat where the snakes can latch. You tell your story before it's done, I let the ending hit like a loaded drum. You argue for pride, you argue to feel. I move for outcomes, I move for real. I don't need a crowd to validate force, I don't need noise to stay on course. You talk, you leak, you show your tails, then act surprised when the whole thing sells. I stay calm, I stay clean, I stay locked. By the time you notice, the boy got robbed. The boy got robbed. I don't announce steps, I don't advertise heat. I don't want twice, I don't repeat. If I'm quiet, it's not peace, it's control. It's a settled mind with the heavy goal. You talk, I load as a language. You perform, I prepare. You chase attention, I change it. I don't speak, I'm already there. You talk, I load, stay guessing. I don't posture, I decide. Silence hits like a lesson, and you learn it on my time. I don't want the last word, I want the last move. I don't need to be heard, I need proof. They remember results, not speeches. They remember pressure applied. They remember the calm that teaches, and some truths don't need to be tried. So keep on talking, keep on posting, keep on acting like you run it. I keep on watching, keep on closing, keep on making sure you've done it. I lock cold, no drama, no shaky hands, no doubt. You talking circles for karma, I stay quiet and route. start hostile, didn't start loud. Just casual words said a little too proud. Smiles were cheap, jokes landed wrong. You kept leaning in when you should have been gone. I stayed calm, stayed planted, stayed still, letting you decide how far you push your will. But some lines don't flex or fade with time, and you step right over mine. You mistook patience for permission, thought restraint meant indecision, thought silence meant I didn't care, didn't see the weight in the air. I don't bark, I don't warn, I don't chase, I just register the shift in pace. There's a moment when respect leaves the room,
coming soon. You can feel it when the laughter dies, when the tone goes flat, when the room goes quiet. That's not anger filling the space. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no second time. You said it loud, you stood your ground. Now the way it finally comes around. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No speeches left, no warning sign. Some limits don't bend, don't break, don't heal. They just get real. I watch men talk themselves in the corners, thinking volume makes them stronger. They confuse bold with reckless pride, confuse confidence with crossing sides. I don't escalate, I don't react fast. I let moments show how long they last. You kept pushing like nothing would change. Now you're standing in the cut the wind's range. You try to laugh it back to neutral ground, try to soften what you said out loud, but tone don't erase intention, and context don't fix tension. I don't explain what's already clear, I don't negotiate once it's here. Some lines don't come with debate, they activate. There's a calm that don't feel kind, that doesn't argue or explain. It's not hating my eye. That's finality settling in. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no second time. You said it loud, you stood your ground. Now the way it finally comes around. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No speeches left, no warning sign. Some limits don't bend, don't break, don't heal. They just get real. Yeah. I don't threaten, I don't raise my tone. I don't need no words to make it known. You crossed the boundary thinking it was thin. I knew exactly where it been. You thought time would soften the edge. I knew time would collect the dead. I don't forget intent once it's shown. I adjust how close you're allowed to go. This ain't rage, this ain't pride. This is structure holding the line. You want a reaction, want a heat. I give you clarity instead. I don't chase the conflict, I don't chase fear, but I don't retreat when it's right here. I've learned some lessons the hard way. Learned some lines don't move or sway. You felt the change, you felt the drop. That was the moment it all stopped. No countdown, no dramatic scene. Just a boundary enforced clean. You'll replay it when it's too late. Trying to find a softer way, but some moments don't rewind. They stay exactly where they land. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no second time. You said it loud, you stood your ground. Now the way it finally comes around. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. No speeches left, no warning sign. Some limits don't bend, don't break, don't heal. They just get real. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. Calm turns heavy, eyes don't lie. No shouting match, no final plea, just consequences walking in. This is what happens when you cross the wrong line. You feel it settle in your spine. Some boundaries don't announce a thing, they just end things. It started casual, light in the tone, like limits were myths we all outgrow. You kept stepping close, testing space, reading my calm like an open gate. I stayed even, stayed measured, stayed clear, letting you decide how far you steer. But some silence ain't permission given, it's a warning, you didn't listen. You drove past it, laughed it away, thought respect was flexible clay. You mistook patience for being unsure, mistook restraint for something weak. I don't raise hell when I'm being tested, I just catalog what you neglected. And when it finally shows its face, that's when boundaries take their place. There's a shift you can't misunderstand, when calm turns firm and still. That's not anger in my stance, that's me deciding where I stand. You found out where I draw it, not with noise, not with flame, just a line you step across, and everything changed. You found out where I draw it, no speeches, no debate. Some limits don't explain themselves, they activate. I've seen loud men think volume win, think pressure erases what's been. They keep talking like words can rewind, like tone can soften the cross line. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't bargain with what I hear. You don't get grace after the test, you get distance, nothing less. You thought I'd been like before, thought access was guaranteed, but access is earned daily, and you spend what you didn't keep. I don't punish, I don't threaten, I just close doors without announcing. You'll notice it later, piece by piece, when what you had is out of reach. There's a calm that doesn't invite talk, that doesn't need reply. That's the sound of a boundary set without asking why. You found out where I draw it, not with noise, not with flame, just a line you stepped across, and everything changed. You found out where I draw it, no speeches, no debate. Some limits don't explain themselves, they activate. I don't announce pressure, I apply. I don't threaten futures, I decide. You thought silence meant forgiveness, I thought silence meant awareness. I don't raise my voice when I'm done, I lower access one by one. You tested ground like it was thin, now you know exactly where it's been. This ain't pride, this ain't heat, this is structure staying clean. I don't move lines to keep peace, I keep lines so I can breathe. Some lines are flexible, they're functional. Cross them once and the map changes. You found out where I draw, when the tone went cold. No drama, no reaction, just less of me to hold. You found out where I draw, and I didn't look back. Some boundaries don't make noise, they just cut access. Didn't come loud, didn't come fast, just one step too many past the past. You thought comfort meant ownership, Thought familiarity gave you grip. I stayed calm, stayed grounded, stayed straight. Let you choose your own damn fate. But some spaces aren't meant to be shared, and you walked in like you belonged there. You spoke like access was permanent, like respect was automatic rent. You leaned too close, you stayed too long. Started thinking nothing could go wrong. I don't react when lines get thin. I just notice when you step in. There's a difference between being there and being welcome. You missed it here. There's a shift when the air goes cold, when calm turns heavy, tight and closed. That's not anger taking shape, that's a boundary sealing the gate. You stepped where you weren't invited, and now it's locked behind you. No yelling, no dramatic scene, just a limit finally showing through. You stepped where you weren't invited, and the tone don't soften now. Some lines don't push you back, they shut you out. I've seen people get too familiar, confuse closeness with leverage. They think history buys immunity, think time erases relevance. But I don't bend lines from memories, I don't keep doors open for sympathy. You crossed something that wasn't yours, now you're outside what was before. You thought silence meant you were safe, thought calm meant nothing would change. But silence don't mean approval given, sometimes it's patience wearing thin. I don't announce when access ends, I don't explain it again and again. You feel it when things don't hit the same, when my distance rearranges the frame. There's a moment when tone goes flat, when there's nothing left to unpack. That's not confusion in the room, that's the door closing. You stepped where you weren't invited, and now it's locked behind you. No yelling, no dramatic scene, just a limit finally showing through. You stepped where you weren't invited, and the tone don't soften now. Some lines don't push you back, they shut you out. Yeah. I don't guard lines with warning signs, I guard them with consistency. You thought comfort meant entitlement, I thought comfort needed humility. I don't chase the explanations of closure, I let distance teach composure. You crossed ground that wasn't yours to test, now you live with what's left. This ain't cold, this ain't cruel, this is structure, staying true. I don't move lines to keep peace alive, I keep lines so I survive. Some spaces earn daily, not on forever, and once that changes, it doesn't reset. You step where you weren't invited, no noise, no defense, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the way it did back then. You stepped where you weren't invited, and I didn't explain it out loud. Some boundaries don't argue, they close you out. was open, not open, that's where you got it wrong. You thought being close, man, you belonged. Thought history meant the door stayed unlocked. I stayed calm, stayed fair, stayed clean, letting you show me what you mean. But access ain't ownership, and you lean too far into it. You spoke like the rules meant for you, like respect was automatic too. You mistook familiarity for control, mistook silence for approval. I don't rush anger, I don't snap. I just notice when the tone goes flat. There's a moment when comfort breaks and permission evaporates. There's a shift you don't hear out loud when something closes without a sound. It's not emotion in my face, that structure falling into place. You confuse asset with permission. Now it's gone without a saying. No warning sign, no confrontation. Just distance settling in. You confuse asset with permission. Thought the line was stay thin. Some doors don't slam when they close, they just don't open again. I've seen people get too comfortable, think presence makes them untouchable. They talk reckless, they lean too far, forget who they really are. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access with one mistake, you lose it when intent stays. You thought time would smooth it out, thought jokes could cover what came out. But tone don't erase direction, and context don't undo attention. I don't explain what you already showed, I don't reopen doors once they close. You'll feel it when I don't engage, when the distance rearranges. There's a calm that doesn't negotiate, that doesn't bend or hesitate. When it arrives, it's already late to change the state of things. You confuse access with permission, and now it's gone without a scene. No warning sign, no confrontation. Just distance settling in. You confuse access with permission. Thought the line was stay thin. Some doors don't slam when they close, they just don't open again. Yeah, I don't gatekeep with threats or tone, I let consistency stand alone. You thought comfort meant immunity, I thought comfort needed accountability. I don't move lines to keep things light, I keep lines so things stay right. You crossed ground and wasn't guaranteed, now you live with what you see. This ain't ego, this ain't pride, this is structure staying alive. I don't chase peace, that costs my spine. I draw lines and let time decide. Some access is conditional, earned daily, not on forever. And once that changes, it doesn't reset. You confused access with permission. No anger, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the same way. You confused access with permission, and I didn't say a thing. Some boundaries don't argue, they simply close in. It wasn't hidden, it wasn't subtle. The energy shifted right in front of you. Laughs went short, eyes went still, but you kept talking like you always will. I stayed calm, stayed planted, stayed clean, letting you miss what was clear to see. Some mornings don't come with sound, they come when the whole room shuts down. You thought confidence meant pushing through, thought momentum would carry you, but momentum dies when respect leaves and silence starts to speak. I don't interrupt bad judgment, I let it finish in full. You kept going past the pause, like the pause wasn't real at all. There's a look you don't misread when calm turns tight and eyes don't blink. That's not anger on my face, that's the moment it locks in. You should've read the room better, should've felt the tone go cold. There wasn't comfort in the silence, there was excess getting old. You should've read the room better, but you kept pushing through. Some moments don't correct you, they conclude. I've seen men talk past their window, thinking noise buys them more room. They think bold means uninterrupted, I think bold means knowing when to move. I don't raise my voice when it's over, I don't need to spell it out. I just stop leaning in your direction and let the distance do the count. You laugh like nothing changed, like comfort will rearrange, but comfort doesn't survive intent once the line's been bent. I don't do lectures or final pleas, I do quiet it, recalibrate. You'll feel it later when the space hits, when things don't land like they did. There's a silence that isn't unsure, that doesn't ask for more. That's the sound of a decision made without a word. You should've read the room better, should've felt the tone go cold. There wasn't comfort in the silence, there was access getting old. You should've read the room better, but you kept pushing through. Some moments don't correct you, they conclude. Yeah. I don't cue people when to stop, I watch who can read the drop. You thought silence meant green light, I thought silence meant think twice. I don't babysit grown intent, I don't explain what the room already meant. You missed a shift, ignored the signs, now you're on the other side of the line. This ain't cold, this ain't cruel, this is boundaries staying true. If you couldn't feel it when it changed, you weren't meant to stay anyway. Some rooms warn you quietly before they shut you out, and if you don't feel it then, you feel it now. You should've read the room better when the air went still, no shouting, no confrontation, just the air settling in. You should've read the room better, but you needed the sound. Some lines don't get announced, they just shut things down. wasn't sudden, it wasn't blind. The signs were clear if you paid in mind. The laughs faded, the room went flat, but you kept talking right past that. I stayed calm, stayed still, stayed put. Let you decide how far you push. But warnings don't always come with sound. Sometimes they sit heavy all around. You mistook patience for forgiveness. Thought restraint meant I was finished. Thought silence meant you were safe. Didn't feel the shifting pace. I don't jump when the tone goes wrong. I just mark the moment and move on. And when intent refuses to adjust, that's when boundaries turn to dust. There's a point where the option dies. When calm turns cold behind the eyes, that's not anger setting in. That's the end beginning. You kept pushing after the warning, like the line would move for you. Now the air feels heavier somehow, and the silence feels brand new. You kept pushing after the warning, past the place where grace still lives. Some lessons don't raise their voice, they just hit. I've seen men talk themselves past respect, trying to sound bold, trying to flex. They think pressure keeps them in control. I think pressure shows what you don't know. I don't escalate, I don't engage, I let people reveal their range. You kept leaning like it was safe, now the distance won't rearrange. You try smiling it back to normal, like tone could still be optional. But once awareness hits the room, the outcome isn't flexible. I don't argue when it's that clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access with one mistake, you lose it when you don't adjust. There's a silence that doesn't invite talk, that doesn't ask for a fix. That's the sound of a decision made, you can't remix. You kept pushing after the warning, like the line would move for you. Now the air feels heavier somehow, and the silence feels brand new. You kept pushing after the warning, past the place where grace still lives. Some lessons don't raise their voice, they just hit. Yeah, I don't do countdowns or ultimatums, I let awareness handle it. You felt the shift and ignored it, now the outcome's permanent. I don't need to yell or threaten, I don't need a final scene. You crossed the part where things could change, now you see what that means. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is structure holding the line. I don't move boundaries to keep peace, I keep boundaries so I breathe. Some warnings don't sound like alarms, they feel like pressure in your chest. And if you keep pushing past that feeling, you already know the rest. You kept pushing after the warning, no shouting, no display, just a calm that doesn't move anymore, and nothing left to say. You kept pushing after the warning, and now you're on the outside. Some lines don't fight back, they solidify.
I stayed level, stayed quiet, stayed clear. Gave you space to steer away from here. You saw calm and thought it was soft. Thought restraint meant the edge was off. I watch you lean, watch you test. Why'd you confuse patience with less? But calm ain't mercy, never was. It's control waiting on, cause you spoke reckless like it was safe, like nothing would change in my face. You mistook silence for approval, mistook discipline for neutral. I don't flare up, I don't snap, I just know the shift and map. And once intent shows what it is, I stop pretending it didn't exist. There's stillness that doesn't forgive, that doesn't want or explain. That's not kindness in my posture, that's resolve setting in. You mistook my calm for mercy, now you feel the difference. I don't shout, I don't threaten, I just change the distance. You mistook my calm for mercy, thought the line would move. Some patience isn't grace, it's restraint from what I could do. Push when they feel safe, thinking comfort means protection. They lean harder when nothing happens, mistaking silence for direction. I don't correct wrong choices, I let them show, they'll wait. You kept stepping like there was room, until you felt the gate. You laugh like nothing shifted, like the tone didn't tighten. But awareness doesn't need noise, it just changes alignment. I don't argue once it's clear, I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access all at once, you lose it when intent stay wrong. There's a calm that turns cold when understanding fade. That's the moment patience ends without a sound. You mistook my calm for mercy, now you feel the difference. I don't shout, I don't threaten, I just change the distance. You mistook my calm for mercy, thought the line would move. Some patience isn't grace, it's restraint from what I could do. Yeah, I don't wave warnings in the air, I let consistency sit there. You thought quiet man I've been, I thought quiet man I've seen enough. I don't raise my voice to be heard, I lower access every word. You tested what you didn't know, now you're learning what that costs. This ain't anger, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I draw the line. You wanted proof, I let it slide, I showed you I won't calmly. Some mercy looks loud, some mercy looks like space, and some calm is the last thing you feel before it's too late. You mistook my calm for mercy, no noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach for you the same way. You mistook my calm for mercy, and I didn't raise my tone. Some lessons don't come with heat, they come along.
It wasn't sudden, it didn't snap. It built up quiet from every lapse, every pause you chose to ignore, every sign you stepped right over before. I stayed still, stayed measured, stayed sane, letting you decide how far you'd strain. But there's a place where patience ends, and you walked straight through it. You kept moving like they were slack, the lines could stretch and snap right back. You mistook tolerance for a shield, mistook calm for something unreal. I don't argue once it's crossed, I don't explain what it costs. Some moments don't ask permission, settles deep, when options quietly leave. That's not anger filling the space, that's the door sealing shut. You push past the point of no return, no fixing what you burn. You fail to shift, you stage your course. Now you're facing the force. You push past the point of no return, no rewind, no concern. Some lines don't bend or break or blur, they burn. I've seen men confuse pressure with strength, think pushing hard extends their range. They don't notice when the air gets tight, when silence signals the end of the line. I don't rush innings, I don't chase pride, I let reality decide. You thought persistence would wear me down, I let it show you where you stand. You laughed through the tension like it was fine, like the moment didn't redraw the line. But tone don't lie, and space remembers every word, every measure. I don't threaten, I don't display, I just move access away. You'll feel it later when things don't land, when distance finally understands. There's a calm that doesn't adjust, that doesn't soften or discuss. That's the sound of something done without a fuss. You push past the point of no return, no fixing what you burn. You felt this shift, you stayed your course. Now you're facing the force. You push past the point of no return, no rewind, no concern. Some lines don't bend or break or blur, they burn. Yeah, I don't shout when it's over, I get quieter and colder. You thought calm and infinite grace, I thought calm and I've seen enough. I don't want twice, I don't debate, I let behavior seal the fate. You cross the space where change live, now you deal with what you did. This ain't rage, this ain't heat, this is final clarity. You didn't miss the signs by chance, you chose to keep advancing. Some endings don't arrive loud, they settle like gravity. And by the time you feel the weight, you're already underneath. You push past the point of no return, no noise, no display, just a calm that doesn't move anymore, and nothing left to say. You push past the point of no return, and I didn't look back. Some boundaries don't shout, they snap.
Squared your shoulders like that meant something, like confidence alone on with substance. You leaned in close, testing my frame, thinking pressure would make me change. I stay calm, stay rooted, stay still, let you gamble against my will. But some men stay restrained for fear, and that's where it disappears. You thought silence meant retreat, thought stillness meant I fold easy. You raise your voice, you raise the stakes, trying to see how much I take. I don't flinch when the tone gets sharp, I just memorize where you are. You kept pushing like I give ground, but I don't move once I'm locked down. There's a calm that doesn't lean away, that doesn't need to escalate. It's not hesitation in my stance, there's certainty. You thought I backed down, thought I step aside, but I don't retreat when the line is mine. You thought I backed down,
think force decides the line. They mistake noise for leverage, mistake posture for relevance. Yeah. I don't need to dominate the room, I dominate but not moving. You kept testing like I break, but I'm built for the way you laugh like it was all a game, like nothing permanent was at stake. But the moment you cross that space, you rewrote how I see your face. I don't chase conflict, don't chase pride, but I don't step back from what's right. You expected distance, maybe doubt. What you got was a line drawn out. There's a look you only learn once, when calm turns locked and solid. That's not anger filling the room, that's resolve. You thought I backed down, thought I'd step aside, but I don't retreat when the line is mine. You thought I backed down, when the pressure got loud, I don't bend for volume, I stand my ground. I don't posture, I don't bluff, I don't flex just to feel tough. You try to shake me with intensity, I stay planted intentionally. I don't move lines to keep peace, I keep lines so I can breathe. You wanted proof, I'd cave or flinch. I showed you what solid is. This ain't rage, this ain't pride, this is knowing where I stand in life. You pushed hope and I give you space, I held my ground and let you face it. Some men leave when it gets heavy, some men talk their way out, some men don't move at all, no matter how loud. You thought I backed down, but I never did. I didn't raise my voice or swing my fist. You thought I backed down, now you see it clear. Some lines don't shift, they're anchored here.
It didn't come fast, it didn't explode. It came quiet when the line got overrode. You felt the shift, but stayed your course, like confidence alone was forced. I stayed calm, stayed rooted, stayed clear. Let you move without interference here. But every step you took past respect was adding weight you didn't expect. You thought words could outrun intent, thought tone would soften what it meant. You leaned on noise, leaned on pride, didn't see the door close from inside. I don't want when it's that far gone, I don't announce when patience is done. There's a moment when balance breaks and consequences wait. There's a stillness that doesn't invite debate, when outcomes stop being negotiable. That's not anger in my posture, that's resolve going immovable. Now you see what that costs, when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no walking back, no version where this turns out fine. Now you see what that costs, all that confidence spent. Some choices don't hurt right away, they collect with intent. I've seen men confuse pressure with power, think pushing hard buys them hours. They don't notice when calm goes cold, when silence starts to take control. I don't chase conflict, don't chase sound,
I let people show how far they'll go. You kept betting I'd move or bend. I stayed right where I am. You tried smiling it back to normal, like tone could still be optional. But once intent is clearly shown, you can't pretend it's unknown. I don't explain what's already clear. I don't soften what I hear. You don't lose access all at once. You lose it when you don't adjust. There's a calm that doesn't correct, that doesn't threaten or defend. That's the moment it settles in. This is the end. Now you see what that costs when you cross the wrong line. No rewind, no walking back, no version where this turns out fine. Now you see what that costs. All that confidence spent. Some choices don't hurt right away, they collect with intent. Yeah. I don't yell when it's finished. I get quieter and distant. You thought restraint meant I cave. I let consistency show my way. I don't chase closure or apology. I let behavior speak honestly. You crossed something thinking it was thin. Now you're learning what that meant. This ain't rape, this ain't pride. This is structure holding the line. You wanted proof, I wouldn't stand. Now you understand. Some endings don't come with drama, they come with distance. And by the time you feel the space, it's already permanent. Now you see what that costs. No shouting, no display, just a calm that doesn't reach anymore and nothing